Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the weekly auction house update video, and today a guide on update 36 on what cars you should sell before that date for maximum profit and so your investments look pretty. But before we begin, give the video a like, otherwise I will steal that roundabout sign and oncoming drivers won't know there's a roundabout here and they'll plough into that big house up there. Would you like to see that big house go to ruin? The choice is yours. Anyway, baby, launch control and I'll see you in there. Yeah. Okay, and well, welcome back, and let's get straight into today's video, starting with summer. For 80% completion reward making a return is the Mercedes-Benz AMG Hammer Coupe. Lovely. Now, as of today, this thing's sitting at 12.374 million, all the way down to 9.894 million. So, if you've got a few in your garage, be sure to get every single one sold before it depreciates down to 6, down to 4 million. Avoid the depreciation and sell. But at number one, for 80% completion in the summer season, is the AMG Hammer making a return. Now, for 50% completion in the summer season, we're getting a brand new car. Yeah, this bag of shit, the Mazda RX-3. Can't wait to have this in the game. Well done, Forza, for bringing such a monumental driving machine for us to experience. But it's most definitely going to be worth anywhere from 6 to 12 million when it becomes made available to obtain. So when this comes out, be sure to snipe at a few. But I doubt you're going to drive it. Why? Because it's a bag of shit. But for 50% in summer, we're getting a brand new Mazda. Now, for 80% overall completion reward in the festival playlist making a return is the Nissan Pulsar GTI-R, the baby GTR. And as of today, you can sell this thing for an appreciated price of 1.374 million. So do as I do. Be sure to get yours sold today and avoid the depreciation. You don't want to sell it when it's at 700k. Sell now. Avoid the depreciation. But anyway, that's summer wrapped up with. Moving on. Now, next up in the summer season making a return, a very, very annoying, disappointing return. Not because it's a shit car, because it hasn't appreciated like it should have done in the space it's had to appreciate. Making a return is the Lamborghini Huracan Performante. And as of today, you can sell this thing for 2.208 million. This thing was once a 20 million credit car, got made available to obtain, and has never appreciated properly since that day. I don't know why. I think Forza Horizon devs just pretty much forgot about this car, but you're gonna have to get all of yours sold today to avoid the depreciation. Sell high at 2.203 and avoid it going down to 1.4. It won't drop lower than a mil. It's a rare car. But anyway, to summarize, get your Lamborghini Huracan Performante sold because they're making a return. Now, next up in the summer season making a return is this beautiful Ferrari that we all drive, the 356 GTB. Yeah, 89,000. Moving on. Now, next up in the summer season is the Mercedes-Benz E63 AMG, the 2013 model. And as of today, I think it's 4.167 million. Nearly 5 million credits for this bad boy. But this is my favourite car and I cannot sell it. But if you've got a few in your garage, boys and girls, the 2013 E63 is selling for 4.167 million. Get yours sold today to avoid the depreciation. Now, this is my favourite car. I can't sell mine. I've done over 900 miles in it. I love it too much. Moving on. Now, second to last in the summer season making a return is the 2010 Renault Clio RS. And as of today, 79,000 credits. Not worth it. Moving on. Now, last and most definitely not least making a return in the summer season is the Aston Martin Vanquish, the Zagato Coupe, the 2017 model. And as of today, you can sell this thing for, let's have a little look, 900,000 credits. Absolute peanuts. This thing was once 5.24 million and it got depreciated. Now it's going to depreciate down to 400k and we're not sure if it's ever going to rise. But if you've got a few in your garage, be sure to try and get them sold to avoid when it does go down to 400k. But anyway, that concludes summer. Moving on. Now, bringing us to autumn, and for 50% of the season completion making a return is the 2010 Lexus LFA. Just appreciated to 8.209 million. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We've got to sell now. Sell while it's hot to avoid the depreciation. Sell. This thing's going to drop down to 6, down to 4, and will be 2.2 million. So sell it today for just shy of 10 million credits at 8.209 million. A beautiful return. Sell before the depreciation. But anyway, At 50% completion, the LFA. For 80% in autumn making a return is the MR2 GT, the 1995 Toyota. And as of today, ladies and gentlemen, you can sell this thing for 2.147 million. So get yours sold, and again, avoid the depreciation. Sell, sell, sell. Now, next up in autumn, and this one hurts me. This thing was once a 7.8 million credit car, got depreciated, got made available last season. It's had a season to recover, and guess what? They're bringing it back in 3 weeks' time. The Holden VL Commodore 1988 plate. As of today, 671,000 credits. Absolute ruined. Now this thing's going to drop down to 400,000, down to 200,000, then it's going to be worthless for the next 4 to 8 weeks. But, ladies and gentlemen, it's making a return, so what do? We've got to get it sold. The Holden VL Commodore is making a return. Now, next up in autumn making a return is the Honda 2005 NSX-R, and as of today, you can sell this thing for 314,000 credits. Absolutely peanuts, and I'm pretty sure you can buy this on the auto show as well, so there's not really any point selling it. But if you've got a few in your garage, and you want to get a free one in 3 weeks' time, then be sure to get yours sold today for 300k. Now, next up in autumn making a return, and we seem to be very, very Toyota dominant in this season, is the Toyota Celica GT4, the 1992 plate. And as of today, you can sell this thing for 1.461 million, up from 700,000 4 weeks ago, so be sure to get all yours sold before it depreciates down to 700k again. Bye-bye, Toyota Celica. I'll see you in 3 weeks. Moving on. Now, second to last in the autumn season making a return is the 1989 Toyota MR2. And as of today, well, I don't have one, and there's no auctions to display. So it's quite a rare car, and must be sitting anywhere from 5 to 10 million credits, I believe. So if you've got viewers at home, if you've got a few in your garage, get them sold. For whatever the price may be, the rare, it must be at its highest appreciated price, and sell today to avoid the inbound depreciation. Now, last and most definitely least, in the autumn season, we're getting a brand new car. Any guesses what it might be? Is it a Mazda RX-7 with a, I don't know, twin superchargers? No, it's nothing exciting like that, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing you think they'd put in a car game. It's this, the Mazda Cosmo. What the fuck? Yeah, can't wait to drive this bag of shit. Yeah. Woo, round of applause for Forza, everyone. Mazda Cosmo, what a great addition to a racing game. Moving on, starting us off in the most disgusting, horrible, disgusting, ugliest season known to man in this game. Winter, making a return for 50% completion, is the Ford GT70, the 1970 bag of shit. And as of today, you can sell this thing for 1.049 million. So the ugly duckling does come with a surprise. So to be sure, if you've got a few in your garage, get them all sold. Bye. Get it gone. But anyway, that's the first car in winter. Moving on. Now, next up in the most disgusting season there's ever been known to man is the Ford XB Falcon GT, the 1973 Ford. And as of today, you can sell this thing for 66,000 credits. Moving on. Now, making its humble return in the most disgusting season known to man is the Hoonigan Ford Bronco, the 1974 plate. Now, this thing was once 7.2 million credits, ladies and gentlemen. And as of today, 2.561 million, depreciated heavy. Be sure to get yours sold. Sell. This thing's going to drop down to 1.7 to 1.4 million. The depreciation is in full effect on this bad boy, so be sure to get yours sold today for just shy of 3 million credits at 2.561 million. Again, that is a Bronco. Now, next up in the horrible season making a return is the 1973 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. And as of today, you can sell this thing for... moving on. Now, last and most definitely least in the horrible season making a return is the Volkswagen VW Gear. And as of today, you can sell this thing for just over 1 million credits at 1.049 million, all the way up to 1.134 million. Looks like with some upgrades on it. But, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes winter. Moving on. Now, finally, bringing us out of that horrible season and moving on to spring. For 50% completion, we're getting a brand new muscle car, the Celine S1, the 2018 plate. Finally, a respectable, decent, above average car guy car. Well done, Forza, a car that we can actually drive and have fun in. Now, this thing will be a 15 to 20 million credit car. Be sure to snipe as many as you goddamn can. Trust me on that. But again, it's not available yet, so we've got no price figures, we've got no performance figures. But be sure I'll be covering this car heavy when it comes out. But for 50% completion in spring, beautiful spring, is the Celine S1. Now, for 80% completion in spring, making a return, is the Alfa Romeo 155. Now, this thing is already taking nuclear bombs, hits of depreciation. It was 10.2 million credits 3 days ago, and as of today we're at 6.862 million. So what does that mean? Get your sold today. You're going to get a free one back in 4 weeks time. Sell, sell, sell for the highest price of 6.862 million. This thing's going to drop down to 4.2 and probably stay there until it gets made available. Then it'll depreciate even lower and then finally start to bounce back. But get your Alfa Romeo 155 sold today for the highest price of 6.862 million and avoid the depreciation. Now, moving on in spring, a car that I've been covering heavily in the past couple of weeks. Why? Because it's been appreciating quite a little bit, is the Bentley Turbo R. Once was a 20 million credit car, got depreciated down to 2 million and finally started to rise back. And as of today, you can sell this thing for 6.368 million. Sell, sell, sell. These things do not hold their market value very, very well. It's going to depreciate down to 5, down to 4, down back to 2.2 million credits where it was. So avoid that and get all of yours sold today for the highest price. Time to cash in at 6.3 million. Now, next up in spring, making a return, and for some reason they love bringing this one back, the 2018 Megane RS. Now, for the OGs of Forza Horizon 4, this was once a 20 million credit car for 4 months. This thing was 20 mil for ages, and then they realised, tweaked it, and well, as of today, 288,000. So, is there any point selling it? Not really. Will it sell? No. So my advice to you would be, just leave it, just move on. The thing's a bag of shit anyway. It's not going to sell. It was once 20 million credits, got absolutely depreciated, and well, it's pretty much worthless. Now, an absolute sin. Next up in spring, making a return, is the Zenvo TSR-S. This thing should have been a 20 million credit car. Why? Because it's unique, it has a bloody adaptive spoiler, and for some reason Forza Horizon devs never gave it the love it deserved, and it's only ever appreciated to 2.578 million, up from 1.79 million around about 6 weeks ago. But it's being made available to obtain very, very soon. So what does that mean? You've got to get every single one of yours sold to avoid the depreciation that is inbound. So wave bye-bye to your Zenvos. Bye, Zenvo. See you in 4 weeks. Now, second to last in the spring season making a return is the 2002 Ferrari Enzo. And as of today, you can sell this bad boy for 3.194 million. Get yours sold. If you got them off a super wheel spin, time to cash in, baby. You're going to get a free one in 4 weeks anyway. Sell, sell, sell. Now, last and most definitely not least, making a return in the spring season is the Koenigsegg Jesko. And as of today, you can sell this thing for 16.034 million. It was 20 million credits last week, so it is starting to depreciate. I'm sorry, Jesko. I will see you in 4 weeks' time. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you found this bloody guide useful, well, you know what to do. What does every YouTuber tell you? Like the video, subscribe. Well, do that if you want to, and, well, yes, do like the video. Why? Because I want a Lamborghini Aventador, SVJ, maybe an SVJ, or I might take a Huracan Performante in, Merlin Purple. We never know. It depends how many likes you give me. So the more likes equals more cash. Do you understand my struggle? So I'm asking you to like the video because I want a Lamborghini. At least I'm honest. Anyway, boys and girls, have a beautiful Sunday. Is it Yes, it is Sunday. Get your car sold to avoid the depreciation, because we don't want to lose money on this game, because then you start having to go at me, even though it's not my fault you'd listen to me. But anyway, we will move on. But anyway, comment down below if you can't wait for the Mazda Cosmo. Yeah. Anyway, boys and girls, well, this is goodbye from me, and goodbye, my lover.